tree? Go ahead. If you have a guess, go for it.
A fish leaf.
A fish leaf. Okay. What kind of a fish leaf? Layla, James, and Abby, you guys have a guess?
A jelly.
Who said that?
I did.
A jellyfish fish. Jellyfish.
I have a joke that no one will get.
Okay, Michaela, one more joke and then we're going to be done. We're going to start class.
Okay. What has 4 eyes but can't see?
What has 4 eyes but can't
see?
Did you make this up?
My grandma told me it.
Okay. 4 eyes but can't see. Anybody have a guess? Go ahead, Grace.
2 blind people? No.
Probably not. And that joke is only funny because you know who's sitting right next to you, Grace, you silly girl. My goodness. Okay, Jonathan, your brother's name. You didn't put it on Zoom for me, and I can't remember your brother's name.
Oh.
Go ahead, Ben. What's your guess?
Spider.
A what?
Because I know some spiders can't see.
Oh, a spider.
No. Because they have 8 eyes.
Okay, Kason and Emma want to guess, and then we're going to ask Michaela for the answer. Go ahead, Kason and Emma.
Person with glasses.
Person with glasses?
We know the answer.
Okay, what's the answer, Michaela? Oh, who said that? Okay, go ahead, Grace and Emma. Last time. Or Faith and Grace, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Potatoes. No.
Oh, that's a good one, though. I like that one.
No,
Potatoes.
Mississippi.
Oh.
It has 3 eyes, but it can't see. I mean, 4 eyes, but it can't.
That is a fabulous joke.
That's a good one.
That's a really, really good one. I like that one. That's funny. Okay. I just saw Gio come on too. Hi, Gio. How are you? You doing good today? I'm glad you're here. Okay. Everybody mute yourselves.
Okay.
We're going to start our class today. Gio doesn't know because he came late, but today, Gio, we are learning about leaves, and we're going to learn about leaves while we take our road trip still. Okay. Just like we did 2 weeks ago, we did snowflakes, right? While we took our road trip. So today we're going to learn about leaves while we take our road trip. And I know I wasn't here last week. I told you where I was. Some of you weren't really happy with what I was doing, but I went deer hunting, and unfortunately we didn't kill a deer. That might make some of you happy. I know, I agree, Grace, I agree. But we hunted really hard, and then in 3 more weeks, we're gonna go elk hunting. So I won't be here in 3 more weeks too. Yes, Grace?
We didn't catch anything. Well, we didn't shoot anything either.
You didn't shoot anything either. Yeah, we got so close a couple times.
I know, a bunch of does, but no bucks.
That's
or
the
they
problem
weren't ready
we were
to
having
shoot.
too.
We saw 1 buck, but it had 2 horns.
Oh yeah, so it wasn't big enough yet. We saw a buck too, but it was really far away. It was 800 yards away. So if you do the math, 800 yards is really, really far. It's way too far to shoot a gun to try to kill a deer. So we didn't end up killing anything either, but that's life. That's why they call it hunting, right? And not just killing. You have to go hunting, and sometimes you get it and sometimes you do not. Yeah, that's fine. Sorry, my kids are asking questions too. So just remember, I'll remind you guys, of course, in 3 weeks, I won't be here too, because we're going to try again for elk. So we'll see. All right, guys. We are road tripping today, but like I said, first thing we're going to learn about is a little bit of, I got to fix my computer. Hold on. We're going to learn about leaves. Why is my screen not cooperating with me? All right, here we go.
Can we do on this table?
Okie dokie. You guys should see the screen, right?
You froze and I can't see anything.
Oh no, really? Let's see.
Yes.
I actually can't see you guys either. So give me just a second and see what.
I might be blind, but I think I'm not.
All right, let's see. How come I can't see you guys either? What is the problem? Hold on. Okay.
I can see you.
Okay, fabulous. I'm glad you
I
guys.
can see you.
Yay. Okay. Michaela, did you find us? Can you see us again?
I still can't see anything.
Who said that? SQ? Was that you?
Yes, and it's Esquay.
Esque, sorry, love. Esque, let's see. Is there somebody there that can help you try to find back where you're supposed to be? Do you have mom or dad or grandma or big sister, big brother, anybody there that can help you? Because, oh, I can't hear you, love. You have to unmute yourself.
Now I got it.
Oh, you got it. You can see my beautiful face again? Beautiful face, beautiful face, beautiful face, like that. Okay, I'm glad you can see me. All right, here we go. We're road tripping, guys. Okie dokie. So first we are going to listen to our song as we always do. Last week we didn't. This week we're going to. We are going to. Oh, hold on. Pause it. Why won't it pause for me?
I don't know, but isn't it good that it didn't start with an ad?
Yeah. Whoa, that's so true. All right, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Albany, New York, Montgomery, Alabama, Montpelier, Vermont, Juneau, Alaska, Helena, Montana, Lincoln, Nebraska, Sacramento, California, Tallahassee, Florida. Don't you get a Libby in Jackson, Mississippi? You can eat a Frankfurter in Frankfurt, Kentucky. Ride the Concord from New Hampshire down to Richmond, Virginia, then to Boise, Idaho, and put some taters in ya.
We've been to a lot of these states already, right? You guys should recognize a lot of these. Carson City, Nevada, Maine has got Augusta, Boston, Massachusetts, Phoenix, Arizona, Oklahoma City in Oklahoma, Bismarck, North Dakota, St. Paul, Minnesota, Santa Fe, New Mexico, Atlanta, Georgia, to the Charleston in West Virginia, Pierre, South Dakota, Salt Lake City, Utah, Columbia, South Carolina, the S is silent in Des Moines, Iowa, and also in Little Rock, Arkansas. It ends with an S, but don't say it, boy, when mentioning Springfield, Illinois. Yeah, sing it, Kason. The S is silent, man.
I tried to type it in the chat while I was singing it, but it went too fast.
Yeah, it's true.
So I was just pretty much typing in random letters.
Missouri, North Carolina, head on down to Raleigh, Indianapolis, Indiana, Baton Rouge. That's my favorite one. I love saying it. Cheyenne, Madison, Austin, Salem, New Jersey, Trenton, and Michigan, and Maryland, and Washington. Columbus, Ohio is where you want to go. Or Nashville, Tennessee to catch a country show. Kansas, take a peek of a face. I'm going to make somebody else sing this next week. Yeah, come on, guys. Hartford, Honolulu, Hawaii is the only place where you can wear a grass skirt and no one cares. Dover, Delaware. Yeah. All right, guys. You got to be getting we're getting a little bit better, right? Are you learning it a little bit more than we had before, now that we've seen it quite a few times?
Maybe the New Mexico one.
Maybe the New Mexico one? Why is it not letting me see you guys today? I can't see all your beautiful faces. I don't know what's wrong. Okay.
Mississippi. Well, it says view and then
Mississippi.
Oh,
Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Going today.
Mississippi. Right on, guys. Next one. Ready? Oh, hold on. It didn't go. One more time. What is it?
California.
New York. You guys are awesome. Next one.
One of the first colonies. Hello.
What is this one?
Ohio.
I heard it. No, Ohio. I heard the right answer. It was Georgia. Georgia. Right?
Why did you say Ohio?
Nobody said. I said Ohio is wrong. What is this one?
California?
Georgia,
Oh.
California,
Illinois.
Mississippi, Washington.
I have not heard the right answer yet.
Illinois.
Illinois. Yeah.
Illa. It's an Illa. And it's a Noi.
Listen, do we end it with an S or do we say Springfield, Illinois, right? We don't say that.
Springfield,
Springfield,
Illinois.
Illinois, not Illinois. All right.
Springfield is where the Simpsons live.
Okay, last one.
Yeah.
Michigan.
Michigan.
Michigan, Hawaii.
Fabulous, you guys. I am really
Those two places are different states.
No, they're actually not different states. Those, even though they're separated, are you talking about, let me make sure I know what you're talking about really quick. Are you talking about because right here is separate from here?
No,
No. What are you talking
because
about?
I thought, because when I was doing a map thing for school, it said that these were two different states.
These are not two different states. This is all part of Michigan. This is all part of Michigan. So even though they are separate and they look separate, they're actually the same state. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right.
But then how do people get to the other side?
They have to, well, let's think about that. Who could give me a guess? There's probably multiple ways to get around in Michigan.
You could drive down, you could drive on the road, you could drive straight, you could go up,
You can
go
take a
around.
boat.
Yeah, it looks like right here, probably, you could probably take a boat. I would imagine. That was a great guess, James.
But that would take you 5,459 years to get across.
Probably not, but that's a long time. I highly doubt it, Miss Michaela. All right, let's mute ourselves again, okay? Everybody needs to be on mute because we're gonna watch a quick little video. Before we do anything today, we're actually going
Wait.
Yeah.
Can you put on subtitles?
Can I put on subtitles? Who said that?
Me, Kason. Well, technically I did.
I don't actually know how to put on subtitles while I'm talking.
No, on YouTube.
Oh, like when we do our song? That's a fabulous idea. And next time I will make sure I put the subtitles on. Okay, Kason? Fabulous. And Kason's big brother. All right. I'm going to mess around. You guys have to be patient with me really, really quick because every time I click on my screen, your video, like I can't see you anymore. So every time I switch a screen and make a new slide come on, your videos disappear and I can't figure out why. So I'm going to mess around for just give me 2 seconds before let's see. No video settings. Give me just a second. Well, I don't know. I'm just gonna have to deal with it today. All right, here we go. So we're gonna watch a quick little video. It's only like 3 minutes long on why do leaves change colors. But before we do that, I would like to know if anybody actually knows the answer. Raise your hand if you know the answer about why leaves change colors. I'm gonna make my screen big so I can see you guys.
Why leaves?
Why
I
leaves
know.
change colors? Okay, go ahead. Layla, Abby.
Abby. I'm Abby.
Good grief. One of these days, girls, I'm going to be able to remember. I am so sorry. So
It's
sorry.
fine. A lot of
Okay.
people get us mixed up.
I don't know why though. I should know. I've seen your faces like 9 million times. I should know who you are. All right, Abby, please tell me why leaves change colors.
Sometimes it's because of what month or because of the weather. I know why.
Those are all contributing factors. You are very correct, Abby.
I know
And-
why they do it.
Hold on, Michaela. Okay, hold on. Faith or Grace, would you like to tell me why? Go ahead, Faith.
I was just going to say, I think it's because of the amount of sap that the tree is producing. So the leaves hold the nutrients for the tree to survive. But in the fall, when the tree's taking all the nutrients from the leaves, they change color because they don't have all the nutrients anymore.
You are like, I mean, you have some yeses in there, some little pieces of the puzzle that you're missing, but that is very, very on track with being the correct answer. Very good. Grace, go ahead.
And I also think it depends on like the capacity on how hot and how cold And if it's really, really hot, they'll stay the same. But if it's freezing, they'll change.
These are all great hypotheses. You guys are doing fabulous. Michaela and then Kason.
Because when when it gets colder, it's harder for the tree to keep its colors. So it sucks back in the nutrients. So next summer, next spring, or next fall, next spring, the tree can grow back its leaves easier without having to find more nutrients.
Again, you have some pieces in there that are perfect. You're missing a couple pieces, but those are very good guesses. Kason, and Kason's the last one, and then we're gonna watch the video. Go ahead, Kason.
For green leaves, you have to. There's something called chlorophyll. For red, there's something called anthocyan. Or orange leaves, it's something called carotene. Keratin, or yeah, I guess. And for yellow leaves,
Are you reading, Kason? Oh, Kason, you are reading off of the internet. You silly boy, I'm muting you. That's it. No way, Jose. You have to try to use your knowledge. You have lots of knowledge in your brain, Kason, you silly.
Figure out what the pieces are that I'm missing.
Nope, we're gonna watch the video. Everybody on mute really quick. Everybody on mute. I'm gonna start the video, okay? Hopefully there's not an ad, just like, oh, there it is. Gosh. All right, give me just a second.
Distance has been on all of our
Don't we all wish we could go on vacation right now to a place with a
too
pool?
close to sun.
Yeah, I don't like experience ads a lot.
Okay.
Because my dad pays for things, so I don't have ads.
When the weather turns, something amazing happens up in the trees. All the green leaves begin to change colors: yellow, red, orange, and brown. But what makes the leaves change color, and what makes them fall? To answer these questions, we need to learn a little bit about how leaves work. Leaves are the food factory of the plant. Trees take in water through their roots and sunlight and carbon dioxide through their leaves. They use the energy from the sunlight to turn water and carbon dioxide into oxygen and glucose, a kind of sugar. The oxygen is released back into the atmosphere where it can be used by animals. The glucose is used to feed the plant. The process plants use to make their food is called photosynthesis, and it is possible because plants have a bright green chemical inside of them called chlorophyll, which allows them to absorb the energy from sunlight. Chlorophyll is what makes leaves look so green. As summer ends and fall begins, the days begin to grow shorter and the nights longer, meaning that less light is available. This is a signal to the tree that the growing season is at an end and that winter is coming. During the winter, there is not enough light or water for the broadleaf trees to make their food. Instead, they will rest and live off of the food they stored during the summer.
Which is what a few of you said.
They begin to shut down their food factories. The trees stop sending water to the leaves. All the chlorophyll in the leaves gets used up, and the tree doesn't make any more. With the chlorophyll gone, the green color fades, and other colors become visible in the leaves. Different types of trees may have different chemicals in their leaves, which is why leaves from different trees may turn different colors in the autumn. Once the leaves have dried up, they begin to drop off, and soon the branches of the trees are bare. Trees that lose their leaves every winter are called deciduous trees. Not all trees lose their leaves, however.
We had this question in my
Evergreen
house.
trees keep their leaves all year long. Evergreen leaves, usually called needles, are small and tough. They won't be damaged by the cold winter weather, and they won't cause the tree to lose water like bigger leaves do. Because of this, Evergreen trees don't drop their needles in the fall and so can stay green all year round.
Which is why we have Christmas trees.
This helps evergreens to survive in climates that are too cold for deciduous trees. Now that you know why the leaves change color and fall in the autumn, take a look and see if you can find out what kind of trees live near you.
Okay, so did that answer some of our questions?
Yeah, I know what type of trees live next to me.
You do?
What I am right now.
What type of a tree?
Mostly deciduous.
Yeah. So
At my apartment building and at here and at my grandma's house.
how about anybody else? Does anybody else have trees around them that they know of that? Go ahead, Ella.
I don't know what kind of tree it is, but instead of just changing colors, they just crumble up and die.
You know what? We have that could be two things. Does it do that every year? Do you know if it does that every single year or if it just did it this year?
I moved here in December. I have no idea.
Oh, okay. So maybe that might be true. But I need you to also keep in mind that 2 weeks ago, we had very unusually cold temperatures, right? And sometimes what that can do is that can kill all of the leaves on the tree. And then they skip their whole session of turning colors and then falling off. So that might have killed them. And that's why they're falling off. Now, that being said, we have a black walnut tree on next to in my backyard, and the leaves always turn black and fall off. So it could be that your tree always does that, but it could also be the weather. So it's something to pay attention to. Next year, you can look and see what those leaves do, Ella. Okay, it looks like Gio. Gio, go ahead. What kind of trees do you have in your yard?
I think I have a maple tree.
Okay, so what are the leaves doing on a maple tree?
They turn orange
Mm-hmm.
and they just fall off in the winter.
Yeah, fabulous.
They like have sapple on.
Perfect. Thank you. Yep. Fabulous. Abby, I see you raising your hand. Abby and Layla.
We have a pine tree right next to our backyard.
And what is happening with the pine tree?
Nothing really.
Yeah, nothing really, right? So do you think it's deciduous? Do you think that those pine needles are going to drop off, or do you think they're going to stay on?
Maybe stay on.
Maybe stay on. That's
Wait, actually, maybe off because it is probably a very old tree.
okay. So I want you to watch that tree, Abby. Okay, and Layla, and I want you guys to see what happens to that tree, and I want you to report back to me over the next few weeks. We'll have some check-ins about our trees. Okay. Faith and Grace, go ahead.
We have evergreen trees and say the rest, right?
Yeah.
Junipers, redwoods. We're surrounded by like
Redbud.
yeah.
Okay, so the ones that you mentioned so far, girls, most of those trees lose their leaves or keep their leaves?
I think most of them lose them.
Well, let's think about go ahead.
We also have a live Christmas tree.
We're actually going to buy one today. Exciting stuff. Okay, so let's think about the word evergreen, right? Evergreen. Do you think that it leaves its leaves? Do you think that it loses its leaves, or do you think it stays forever green? Yeah, it probably forever green, right? It's probably one of those ones that holds on to it. It's not deciduous. It keeps its needles, right? Does anybody else want to share about their trees and their spaces? No? Okay, so we're going to move on. So this is what we have. We're taking to the top 5 states for beautiful fall foliage. It's another word for leaves, right? Another word for the plant life, foliage, okay? So first we are going to, who can tell me where this is? Anybody?
Vermont.
Vermont. Let's see. Vermont. So Vermont is the Green Mountain State. It was built, or it was not built. It was created and made part of our United States in 1791. It's got a population of, let's see.
I don't know where we're going.
Ask you. Can you tell me what the population is in Vermont?
We've been to one only.
Can you read that number, Eskew? Oh, you gotta unmute yourself, bud. Unmute yourself with those cool glasses on. There we go. Right here. What is that population? Oh, now you're muted again. What happened? Oh, there we go. Go ahead. Can you read that number, Eskew? No, Eskew?
Oh, there it is.
624,000.
Yep, and then 594, right? Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. All right, thank you, Eskew. I appreciate it. All right, so its biggest city is Burlington. Its abbreviation is VT. Its state bird is a hermit thrush, and its state flower is a red clover. Now, I did not go in and pick all those pictures for these states because we're going to go through them pretty quickly. Okay. Here's our next one. Who can tell me what it is? Pick the state. Pick the state. We have Vermont right next to it. What is this one?
New Hampshire. New Hampshire.
Ooh, I know who that was. That was Jonathan. I can tell your voice. That had to be
I
Jonathan.
said it first.
Who said that? I can't see you. Hold on. Was it Kason? Kason. Oh, it's because Kason, your video is off. I can't see you, bud. Okay, ready? New Hampshire. Kason, since you are giving the right answers today, can you please tell me what the nickname is for New Hampshire?
Granite State.
The Granite State. And tell me the population.
1,334,795.
Fabulous. Layla, can you tell me what the capital is? Oh, you're muted. I can see your mouth.
Concord.
Concord. Very good. Very, very good. And let's see. Grace, tell me what the abbreviation would be.
NH.
Well, that one makes a whole lot of sense, right? NH, New Hampshire. All right. Fabulous. Okay, here is our third state. Who can tell me what the state is?
Maine.
Yeah, fabulous, fabulous. I saw Jet and Ella screaming it out before they even unmuted today. Jet and Ella. All right, Ella, will you please tell me what the nickname is for Maine?
The Pine Tree State.
The Pine Tree State. Jet, will you please tell me the population for Maine?
1,331,479.
That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. All right. How about, let's see. Abby, would you like to tell me the capital? Augusta. Yeah, fabulous. Fabulous. And then Michaela, would you like to tell me the abbreviation? You see where here it says abbreviation? What is the abbreviation?
ME.
ME. Fabulous. You guys are wonderful. You're on top of it today. Moving to our next state. Who can tell me what this state is?
Tennessee.
Tennessee. I don't know who said it, but I am going.
Tennessee.
Tennessee. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Tennessee.
Oh, Tennessee.
Oh, Tennessee. Okay.
Yes, Tennessee.
Tennessee. Okay. Look at that beautiful picture. Look how red those leaves are. Now I am going to have Bun Bun, also known as Geo, tell me what the nickname is for Tennessee. Geo, unmute yourself and tell me what the nickname is. Give him a second. You're still muted, Geo. There we go.
No, wait. The nickname. Wait, where?
Right here on top. The nickname.
Nickname the volunteer.
Yeah, very good. Keep going. Volunteer state. Fabulous. Thank you, Gio. So volunteer state. What does it mean to volunteer? Do you know, Gio?
like when you volunteer, somebody asks like, "Hey, may someone volunteer, like help them come up and like help them."
Yeah, fabulous. So it means to like help somebody. It means to do something when you're not getting paid. So if I had to think about it, I would think maybe there's a lot of people that volunteer in Tennessee if their nickname is the volunteer state, right? Let's see, Emma. Emma, would you like to tell us the population of Tennessee? Can you tell us that big population? No, you can't. That's okay. I bet Kason can do it. Go ahead, Kason. Oh, we can't hear you. Come closer to your computer, Kason.
6,651,194.
Fabulous. We know that this is our millions, this is our thousands, and here's our hundreds, tens, and ones. Fabulous. Okay. What is Miss Faith? Do you know the capital of Tennessee?
I do.
Fabulous.
I've actually been there. I love Nashville.
I am wanting to go to Nashville so bad. I was supposed to go this year and then COVID, kind of ruined everything. But you are 100% correct. The capital of Nashville, or capital of Tennessee, is Nashville. Very good. Okay, next state. Who can tell me what it is?
Arkansas.
Who told you that, Kason?
Nobody.
You knew that?
Arkansas. Yes.
Arkansas. Yeah, Arkansas.
Whatever, Arkansas.
No. You're right. Arkansas is correct. Arkansas is 100%. You do not pronounce it Arkansas, okay? Don't let your brother tease you. Don't let him filter your brain with the wrong information. It is Arkansas. You were 100% correct. Look at those colors in Arkansas. It's so beautiful, right? So beautiful. All right, let's see. Who is going to help me with, raise your hand if you want to help again. Jet and Ella, go for it. Somebody tell me nickname, and the other one of you tell me the population.
I'll say the nickname, the natural state.
The natural state. All right, fabulous. Ella, population?
2,900,088. I messed that up.
That's okay. Try again. It's no big deal. I do it all the time, and I'm an adult.
And no big deal. 48.
Okay, try it all one more time. Get it right for me.
2,988,248.
See, it was just a silly mistake. You got it right. Perfect. Fabulous. All right. Who wants to tell me the capital? Okay, it looks like Layla and Abby would like to take over on that. So why don't you guys do the capital and then the abbreviation for me?
The capital is Little Rock.
Little Rock, Arkansas. Fabulous.
The abbreviation is RAR.
AR. I was going to say flip it, not RA, AR. Arkansas. Fabulous, ladies and gentleman over there. I just see James's ear. That's all I see. There we go. Now I see his beautiful face. All right, cool. All right, so that's it. We went to our 5 states. Okay, so now we're going to talk about a couple other things in nature. So we're going to talk about symmetry. We talked a little bit about symmetrical things when we were talking about snowflakes, right? So we're talking about if you were to cut a snowflake in half, this side of the snowflake would be the same as that side of the snowflake, right? We all know that. Symmetrical. All right. Funny faces with our hands. All right. I see Grace down there trying it out on her face. Yeah, a little bit on their face like this. Our faces are symmetrical, right? If you look at one side of my face, right? One side of my face looks like the other side of my face. It is not always exactly, I've got like a freckle on this side and I don't have a freckle on that side, but it's pretty close. We're pretty symmetrical. I see Grace down there trying it out. Oh yeah. And Layla's over there trying it on her brother's face. Thank you guys. That's perfect. Okay. So we're going to talk about 2 different types of symmetry that we find in nature. Okay. The first one you guys may not be familiar with. It's called radial. Okay, so let's look at this beautiful flower. This flower is really pretty, right? What does it mean to have, does anyone know, actually, before I tell you, what it means to have, sorry, I'm trying to find the right line to use. What it means to have radial symmetry? Does anyone know? No, I see no. I don't see any hands raised. Okay.
Radical, dude.
Yeah, radical symmetry. Yeah, fabulous. Okay, so radial symmetry means you have a starting point right here, right? And going out from the starting point, there are multiple different things that are symmetrical, okay? So it radiates out, kind of like how the sun has its rays coming out, right? It's radiating. Now, the one thing that looks kind of funny in this is when you're looking, you can't actually see the backside of these petals, right? Because the petals kind of overlap a little bit. But if you could see every single one and you could pinpoint right in the middle of this pollen, right? Your pollen in the middle, you would be able to say it has radiant or radial symmetry. Okay, you can take it from the middle point and you can go out multiple different lines and it's symmetrical in many different ways. Isn't that pretty cool? We didn't talk about that one last time. Okay, now let's talk about the one that you guys are familiar with. Oh, now I'm, goodness, I'm not very great at using my using the drawing thing. I need to get better. The next one we have is bilateral. We just talked about that. Okay, bilateral. So when we're looking at this leaf, tell me what that means. It has bilateral symmetry. What could you do to this leaf? Grace, go ahead.
So you could basically go to the middle of the leaf.
Can you see my drawing thing up here? Or go here?
Oh, yeah. So you could basically go up. So go to the top of the leaf.
Up here?
And draw a line down.
Okay, draw a line down. Like this?
Down the middle. Yeah.
Okay, so all the way down the middle. Now what have I done?
You just cut the leaf in half.
I did just cut the leaf in half. Now what does that leaf look like on either side?
It kind of looks like a star.
Well, it does kind of look like a star. You're very correct. Tell me about what does this side look like in comparison to this side?
Wait a minute.
Do they look the same? Do they look different?
It's symmetrical.
It is symmetrical. Who said that?
You can cut it in half.
You can cut it in half. Yeah, because when we cut it in half, Grace, tell me about either side. Are they the same? Are they different?
Sometimes they're the same and sometimes they're different.
Okay, so if it is the same, what does that mean about this leaf?
That means that it's a very special leaf because a lot of leaves are not like that.
Okay, so other than being special, Abby, tell me what that means.
Yeah.
Do you know, Abby?
No.
No. Does your sister know? Layla, do you know what that means?
No.
No. So if we could cut it down the middle, just like we did, because I erased it on accident. If we're cutting it down this line here in the middle, pretend my line is straight, right? And it's the same on this side as it is on this side. What does that mean about this leaf? Ella, go ahead. Sorry, I didn't see you raising your hand, love. Go ahead.
So, I can't say the word. It's the same sides. So if you cut it and then fold it in half, it will be the exact same.
Yeah, so that means it has bilateral. Everybody say it, even if you don't take yourself off mute. Say bilateral. Kason, I'm watching you. You're not saying it. Bilateral. Yeah, Kason. Yeah, bilateral. Fabulous. All right, bilateral. GR. Bilateral. Okay, it has bilateral. All right, that's what it means. It means it's going to be the same on this side as it is on that side. All right, you guys are fabulous. So now, oh, look at all of my drawings all over the thing. Let's fix that. Good grief. Okay.
Yes. We should definitely rake our leaves so we can come to the pile really high.
Oh, okay. So let's talk about this really quick. Let's talk about this. There are some important things about raking leaves. I want you to thumbs up if you think it's good for our environment for you to rake your leaves. And I want you to do thumbs down if you think it's better to leave the leaves there. Thumbs up if we should rake it. Thumbs down if we should leave it.
Leave them there.
I see up, down, even Faith and Grace are up and down. Okay, up if we should rake it, down if we should leave it. All right, I'm seeing a mixed bag, All right, guys, here we go. Oh, I have a kid right next to my face. We should leave the leaves.
Yeah.
Leave the leaves, okay? Let's see. Leave the leaves. Now we're gonna talk about why. I would like for somebody to volunteer to read this section of why we should leave the leaves. Raise your hand if you want to read. All right, Grace, go ahead. And then Jet and Ella, I'll get you guys on the next round, okay? Grace, go ahead. Read it nice and clear and slow for everybody to hear.
Many wildfires.
Many wildlife.
Many wildlife.
It's okay. I can tell you. Species. I don't mind helping. It's okay. Species.
Live in the leaves.
The leaf layer.
Layer as their
Primary. Habitat. Okay, I'm going to stop you right there. Hold on, okay? You're doing fabulous. Let's rehash that sentence. Many wildlife species live in the leaf layer as their primary habitat. What does that mean?
Maybe it means like a lot of birds live in the trees.
Yeah, but we're talking about when the leaves fall onto the ground.
So main habitat.
A habitat is where an animal lives, right?
Brother said that.
Primary means it's it's exactly where they live. It's the biggest place that they live, okay? So that there are many wildlife species. There are many kinds of animals that live in those layers of leaves, and that's their home. That's basically what that sentence means, okay? And some of those animals include salamanders, chipmunks, wood frogs, box turtles, toads, shrews, earthworms, millipedes, and many other insect species. Okay, that's a lot of reading. I'm actually going to give you a break. I'm going to let somebody else read the next section. Okay, Miss Grace. Who would like, so we know that there are a lot of animals that live in those leaf layers. Okay, who would like to read the part that I just circled in yellow? Layla, will you do that for me?
I can't really see the yellow. Oh, no,
We're
I can.
starting at many and just reading down to the bottom.
Okay. Many butterflies and moth species overwinter in your leaves litters too. Some overwinter as eggs, some as
Okay.
and some as adults.
Yep.
If you rake up and throw away all your leaves this fall, you'll be getting rid of those beautiful and beneficial insects, many of which are
Sound it out.
pollinators.
Look at each letter. Ready?
Pollinators.
There you go. Pollinators. Fabulous. So that means there are animals living inside your leaves that are laying eggs and getting ready to have babies for next spring. They're going to leave them there all winter, and next spring, those babies are going to come out. They're going to be pollinators, and they are going to help your gardens, and they're going to help the flowers and the plants and the bushes and the trees, okay? So if we rake up all of those leaves, we're taking away all of those really good insects, and we're throwing them away. What? Throwing them away? Could you imagine? That's craziness. Craziness. Okay. Jet or Al? Whoa, Ella, that was a really wiggly line. Sorry, guys. One of you read that one.
Okay. From a gardening perspective, fallen leaves offer a double benefit. Leaves from a natural mulch that helps suppress weeds at the
Suppress. What does that mean? Suppress.
I don't know.
Keep the weeds away. It helps them keep the weeds away. Okay, keep going.
At the same time, fertilize the soil as they break down. You literally have free mulch and fertilizer.
Okay, so that means they help keep the weeds away. They don't let the weeds grow in your yard and in your garden. And on top of that, when they break down and the leaves start turning into dirt, It's really, really good for the soil in your gardens. Can you imagine? You're already giving your garden so many vitamins and minerals so that it can grow more plants for you next spring. Okay. I'm going to read the last Actually, Ella, do you really want to read a section? Okay. Why don't you read this section for me right here?
In forests and pastures, tree leaves and other organic waste from the natural carpet over the ground, which conserves moisture and prevents soil erosion and crusting.
Fabulous. And in time, bacteria, fungi, and other naturally occurring organisms decompose, hold on, Michaela, decompose the leaves, supplying the existing plants with a natural slow release form of nutrients, which we just talked about. We said once those leaves start to decompose, it actually puts vitamins back inside in the soil. So that's really, really cool. So this is exactly why we leave the leaves. Abby, I see your hand raised. Go ahead. And then Faith or Grace, you're next. Go ahead, Abby.
We actually have a lot of trees where we live, and some of them are starting to many leaves are starting to fall from our trees.
Now, I think that's really cool. And I think Kason brought up a good point. Playing in leaves is so much fun. When you rake up a big pile and you can jump in them, it is so much fun. I'm not saying you can't do that. Once you do that, you know, you might do it for a day, spread them all back out, leave them there, let all the insects come and do all the things that they're supposed to do. What we don't want to do is put them in a bag and throw them away. Okay, because that's nature's way of giving back to us. That's nature's way of protecting its soil and protecting all of the animals that we need to be able to continue to grow and do all the things that we do. Okay, so I am going to tell you guys have homework this week. Oh no, boo, so sad, right? It's fun homework though. I think it's fun. Here's your homework. This is what I want you to do. I want you to do something similar to this. I want you to find a leaf or multiple different types of leaves, okay? And I want you to find the line of symmetry. Where is that line of symmetry? And you can either peel it or you can cut your leaf on that line of symmetry and then glue it to a piece of paper and then try to draw the other symmetrical side of your leaf. Okay, so it's more like an art project. Yes, Kason, go ahead.
Why is our homework killing innocent leaves?
Well, it's not killing them. What I want you to do is take the leaves that have already fallen off of the tree, Kason. So we're not killing them. They're already on the ground, okay? We're only picking up a couple. We're not bagging them all up and throwing them away, all right? Mr. Kason, who Googles his answers. Okay, so you can do one leaf, really big leaf. You can do multiple leaves, but I want to see the best that you can do when you're trying to draw the line of symmetry on the leaves that you find in your space. And if you don't have trees that are dropping leaves by your house, then hopefully you'll be able to find some while you're driving around at the grocery store, or if you go to a park, or if you take a walk around your neighborhood. Hopefully everybody can find a leaf that they can draw a line of symmetry on. Okay, guys? Does anybody have any questions? Hold on, let me stop my screen share so I can see everybody's faces. Hold on. It looks like Miss Grace has a question. Grace, go ahead.
Well, it's not a question. It's more like a joke about leaves.
Okay, go for it. I love jokes. You know that.
Okay. So why did the leaf fall off of the tree?
Why did the leaf fall off of the tree? Anybody know? Ella, do you know?
Because it was leaf-tastic.
Because it was leaf-tastic. Ella, did you know? Or Jet, do you know?
Because the leaf was dead.
Wow, you did learn a lot from our lesson today, Jet, didn't you?
Because it was Gaia.
Okay, why? Why, Miss Grace?
Because it wants to wait. Oh, because it wanted to get to the ground.
Because it wanted to get to the ground. All right, fabulous. Okay, does anybody...
I have a question.
Okay, go ahead, Michaela. What's your question?
I might not be able to have it done by next week, by the end of this, I might have it done by next week. I might be able to have it done by next week. I don't know. But I don't think I could do it after this class. While I'm with my grandma, because she liked to pull the leaves and put them into 2 big bags because we couldn't even walk outside.
That's totally fine. It is not a big deal. And I want you to do your homework, especially Kason, because I can see him playing outside in the grass right now. But you'll never get in trouble for not doing homework for this class. Okay. So I want you to do it, but if you end up not being able to do it, it's okay. It's not like I'm going to kick you out of class. All right, Ella, go ahead.
I have a joke.
Okay.
Okay. So, what did the maple leaf say to the oak leaf?
What did the maple leaf say to the oak leaf? I don't know. Looks like Grace has a guess.
Get out of my maple